Hey guys, welcome back to Thrive After 40. I'm Mike Anderson, a men's health specialist with over 20 years of experience helping men reclaim their vitality naturally. If you're over 60 and want to stay strong, sharp, and confident, you're in the right place. Today, we're tackling male menopause, or andropause, and the foods secretly making it worse. I'll show you simple swaps to keep your testosterone levels healthy as you age. Food 1. Processed vegetable oils. Let's kick things off with one of the biggest testosterone killers hiding in plain sight: processed vegetable oils. Now, when I say vegetable oils, most men think, "Mike, that sounds healthy. It's from vegetables, right?" Unfortunately, the name is misleading. Oils like soybean oil, corn oil, canola oil, sunflower oil, and safflower oil aren't pressed from fresh vegetables. They're heavily processed seed oils, extracted using high heat and chemicals to get every drop of oil out. Where are these oils hiding? Here's the real kicker. These oils are everywhere in the American diet. You'll find them in bottled salad dressings, mayonnaise, margarine, most restaurant fried foods, packaged snacks like crackers and chips, baked goods, even if labeled healthy. Peanut butter, check your labels. Many add soybean oil. Frozen meals and microwavable dinners. If you pick up almost any packaged food at the grocery store and read the ingredients, chances are you'll find soybean or canola oil listed in the first few lines. Why are these oils so bad for your testosterone? Here's the science. Processed vegetable oils are extremely high in omega-6 fatty acids. Now, your body needs some omega-6, but the problem is balance. In the past, humans ate a diet with an omega-6 to omega-3 ratio of roughly 2 to 1 or 3 to 1. Today, because of processed foods, most Americans eat a ratio closer to 20 to 1 or even 30 to 1 in favor of omega-6. This imbalance drives chronic inflammation throughout your body. And chronic inflammation wreaks havoc on your hormones in multiple ways. Suppresses testosterone production. Your testes are highly sensitive to inflammation. Excess omega-6 damages Leydig cells, the cells in your testes responsible for producing testosterone. Increases aromatase activity. Inflammation boosts an enzyme called aromatase, which converts testosterone into estrogen. That's the last thing you need if you're already dealing with male menopause symptoms like belly fat, mood swings, and low libido. Promotes insulin resistance. High omega-6 intake worsens blood sugar control, increasing insulin levels. And high insulin further suppresses testosterone production. How does this show up in your life? You might notice more belly fat despite eating the same. Brain fog or poor memory recall. Feeling tired even after a full night's sleep. Reduced libido and fewer morning erections. Joint pain or stiffness due to inflammation. Many men over 60 chalk these symptoms up to just getting older, but often they're signs of hormonal imbalance driven by diet, especially these inflammatory oils. Why are these oils so common if they're harmful? Great question. Processed vegetable oils are cheap. Soybean oil is one of the cheapest oils to produce. Neutral tasting. Food companies use it without affecting flavor. Shelf stable. They last a long time, reducing waste and maximizing profits. Unfortunately, what's convenient for food manufacturers isn't always what's best for your health. The better solution: healthy fats that support testosterone. Here's the good news. You can easily swap out these oils for fats that actually support your testosterone and reduce inflammation. Extra virgin olive oil. Rich in polyphenol and antioxidants, olive oil reduces inflammation and supports cardiovascular health. Studies show men who consume olive oil regularly have higher testosterone levels. Avocado oil. High in monounsaturated fats, avocado oil has a high smoke point, making it ideal for cooking, grilling, or frying without producing toxic compounds. Coconut oil. Contains medium-chain triglycerides, MCTs, which provide quick energy and support metabolism. Coconut oil is stable at high heat and adds great flavor to many dishes. Grass-fed butter or ghee, in moderation. If tolerated, real butter or ghee from grass-fed cows provides healthy saturated fats that your body uses to produce testosterone. How to make this change practical. Starting today. 1. Check your pantry. Look at salad dressings, mayonnaise, peanut butter, and cooking oils. If they list soybean, corn, or canola oil, consider replacing them. 2. Switch your cooking oil. Use olive oil for salad dressings and low-medium heat cooking. Use avocado or coconut oil for higher heat cooking. 3. Read labels at the grocery store. Choose packaged foods without these oils whenever possible. 4. At restaurants, avoid fried foods unless you know what oil they use. Most fryers use soybean or vegetable oil due to cost. If you want to keep your testosterone strong after 60, eliminating processed vegetable oils is one of the easiest and most impactful changes you can make. Your hormones, heart, and brain will thank you for it. Do you use vegetable oils in your kitchen? Drop a comment below and tell me what you're cooking with right now. Coming up next, I'll show you another testosterone-killing food most men eat daily without thinking twice.
Food 2. Sugary drinks. Let's move on to the next big testosterone killer hiding in your daily routine: sugary drinks. Now, when I say sugary drinks, I'm talking about regular soda, sweetened iced tea, energy drinks, fruit punches and sports drinks, even fruit juices with added sugars. Many men over 60 tell me, "Mike, I only have a soda with lunch." Or, "I drink orange juice every morning, it's healthy, right?" Unfortunately, these drinks can have a huge negative impact on your testosterone levels and overall health, especially as you age. How sugary drinks affect testosterone. Here's what happens when you drink something high in sugar. 1. Your blood sugar spikes rapidly. 2. Your pancreas releases insulin to bring blood sugar back down. 3. High insulin levels suppress testosterone production in the testes. 4. Repeated spikes over days, months, and years contribute to insulin resistance, prediabetes, and type 2 diabetes, all of which further lower testosterone. In fact, studies show that consuming a drink with 75 grams of sugar, roughly a 20-ounce soda plus a sugary snack, can lower testosterone levels by as much as 25% within just 2 hours, and levels can remain low for several hours after. But Mike, I don't drink soda, I drink fruit juice. This is a common belief, but here's the reality. Most store-bought fruit juices are stripped of fiber, which slows sugar absorption. Concentrated with added sugar or made from concentrate, increasing sugar content further. A single glass of orange juice can contain 25 to 30 grams of sugar, almost as much as a can of soda. Even no sugar added juices are loaded with natural sugar that spikes insulin just the same. How does this show up in your life? If you're drinking sugary drinks regularly, you might notice afternoon crashes where you feel sluggish or foggy. Increased belly fat despite eating normally. Trouble sleeping through the night. Fewer morning erections. Low motivation or feeling unenergetic. Many men think these symptoms are just aging, but often they're your body telling you your insulin and testosterone are out of balance. Why are sugary drinks so addictive? Sugary drinks trigger dopamine release in the brain, giving you a temporary, feel-good hit. Over time, your body craves this quick boost, creating a cycle of dependence. Plus, liquid calories don't register the same way as solid food. You can drink 200 to 400 calories of sugary drinks without feeling full, making it easy to overconsume calories and gain weight, another testosterone killer. The belly fat connection. Sugary drinks directly contribute to belly fat accumulation. Belly fat produces aromatase, an enzyme that converts testosterone into estrogen, worsening hormonal imbalance. It's a vicious cycle. Sugary drinks. Insulin spikes. Belly fat increases. Testosterone lowers. More fat storage. Even lower testosterone. Better solutions, what to drink instead. Here are simple swaps that my clients over 60 have used to boost their testosterone and feel better within weeks. Water with lemon or lime. Refreshing, hydrating, and supports liver detoxification, crucial for hormone balance. Unsweetened iced tea. Black or green tea contains antioxidants that reduce inflammation and support metabolic health. Sparkling water. If you miss the fizz of soda, choose plain sparkling water or naturally flavored brands without added sugar or artificial sweeteners. Electrolyte drinks, no sugar. If you need electrolytes after sweating or working out, choose sugar-free versions to avoid insulin spikes. Coffee, in moderation. Black coffee or with a splash of heavy cream is fine for most men. Just avoid the sugar-laden creamers and syrups that turn coffee into dessert. Practical tips to break the habit. If you're used to sugary drinks daily, quitting cold turkey might feel hard. Try this. 1. Gradually dilute your drinks. Mix half juice, half water for a week, then reduce further. 2. Keep water accessible. Carry a reusable bottle so you're never without hydration. 3. Read labels carefully. Many bottled teas and flavored waters are packed with hidden sugars. 4. Remind yourself of your why. Each time you choose water over soda, you're supporting your testosterone, energy, and independence. If you want to maintain strong testosterone levels after 60, eliminating sugary drinks is one of the fastest, most effective changes you can make. You'll feel clearer, leaner, and more energetic within days, and your hormones will thank you. What drinks are you reaching for most often right now? Drop a comment below, I'd love to hear your habits. Coming up next, we'll talk about another hidden testosterone killer many men over 60 don't realize is sabotaging their energy and manhood.
Food-free, alcohol, especially beer. Alright gentlemen, let's tackle a big one today, alcohol, and especially beer. I know this isn't a popular topic. Many men tell me, "Mike, I've been enjoying my evening beer for decades. It helps me unwind." But if you're over 60 and struggling with low energy, belly fat, poor sleep, or low libido, your daily drink might be doing far more harm than you realize. How alcohol impacts testosterone. Here's what happens when you drink alcohol. Your liver prioritizes processing alcohol over everything else. Your liver is critical for metabolizing hormones. When it's busy detoxifying alcohol, it can't efficiently process and maintain balanced testosterone levels. Alcohol increases cortisol. Cortisol is your stress hormone. When cortisol goes up, testosterone goes down. High cortisol also promotes belly fat storage, worsening hormonal imbalance. Alcohol disrupts sleep. Many people think alcohol helps them sleep because it makes them drowsy. But it actually reduces deep, restorative sleep and REM sleep, which is when your body produces the most testosterone. That's why you often wake up feeling groggy after drinking, even if you slept 8 hours. Why beer is even worse. All types of alcohol affect testosterone, but beer is particularly problematic for men because beer contains phytoestrogens. Hops, used to flavor beer, are rich in phytoestrogens, plant compounds that mimic estrogen in your body. This can further disrupt your hormonal balance, leading to symptoms like belly fat, man boobs, and low libido. Beer is high in calories and carbs. The term beer belly exists for a reason. Excess carbs get stored as fat, and belly fat produces aromatase, which converts testosterone into estrogen, exactly what you don't want. How does this show up in your life? If you're drinking alcohol, especially beer, regularly, you might notice waking up tired or unrefreshed, increased belly fat despite no diet changes, fewer morning erections, low motivation or feeling flat emotionally, needing more alcohol over time to feel relaxed. Over months and years, this pattern adds up and accelerates male menopause symptoms. But Mike, isn't red wine healthy? Great question. You've probably heard about the benefits of red wine for heart health due to its antioxidant content. Here's my take. Moderate intake, 1 small glass of dry red wine, a few times a week, is generally fine for most men. The problem is when moderation turns into nightly drinking or multiple glasses, which quickly outweighs any antioxidant benefit. Remember, alcohol is still a toxin that your body has to process before it can repair and produce hormones. Better choices if you drink. If you choose to drink alcohol, stick to dry red wine or clear spirits like vodka or gin, and always in moderation, 1 standard drink. Avoid beer whenever possible, especially heavy craft beers high in hops. Drink with food to slow alcohol absorption and reduce blood sugar spikes. Hydrate with water before, during, and after drinking to support liver detoxification. How to cut back practically. Many men find it hard to cut out alcohol because it's tied to relaxation or socializing. Here are simple strategies. 1. Replace the ritual, not just the drink. If you enjoy a cold beer after work, swap it for sparkling water with lime in a chilled glass. 2. Set alcohol-free days. Start with 2 to 3 days per week, and notice how your sleep and energy improve. 3. Reflect on your why. Ask yourself, is this drink supporting my health goals and the life I want after 60? Alcohol, especially beer, is one of the most common yet overlooked testosterone killers for men over 60. It disrupts sleep, increases belly fat, raises estrogen, and lowers testosterone production. Reducing or eliminating alcohol can lead to dramatic improvements in energy, sleep quality, belly fat reduction, and sexual health, often within just a few weeks. How often are you drinking alcohol each week? Drop a comment below, no judgment, just awareness. Coming up next, I'll share another hidden testosterone killer most men eat daily without thinking twice.
Food 4. Processed baked goods. Alright gentlemen, let's talk about something almost everyone loves, baked goods. I'm talking about muffins, donuts, pastries, cookies, cakes, packaged snack bars and breakfast bars. You might think, Mike, come on. I only have a muffin with my coffee in the morning. What's the harm? Well, let's break down exactly how these seemingly innocent treats can sabotage your testosterone and accelerate male menopause symptoms. Why processed baked goods are testosterone killers. Packed with refined carbs and sugar. Most baked goods are made with refined white flour and loads of sugar. This combination spikes your blood sugar rapidly, leading to a surge in insulin. As we've discussed before, high insulin levels suppress testosterone production and promote belly fat storage, a double whammy for your hormones. Loaded with trans fats. Here's something most people overlook. Many store-bought baked goods use partially hydrogenated oils, also known as trans fats. Trans fats are notorious for increasing inflammation, lowering good HDL cholesterol, increasing bad LDL cholesterol, directly suppressing testosterone production. That's right. Studies show trans fats lower testosterone levels in men, and the effects can be significant. Promote belly fat and estrogen conversion. The sugar, refined carbs, and unhealthy fats in these foods contribute to belly fat accumulation. As belly fat increases, so does aromatase activity, the enzyme that converts testosterone into estrogen. That means your morning muffin habit could literally be turning your testosterone into estrogen over time. How does this show up in your life? If processed baked goods are a regular part of your diet, you might notice more stubborn belly fat, even with exercise. Feeling tired or needing naps in the afternoon. Brain fog or difficulty concentrating. Reduced libido and fewer morning erections. Cravings for more sweets later in the day. These aren't just getting older, they're signs your hormones are out of balance. But Mike, what about whole wheat muffins or bran muffins? Great question. While these options might seem healthier, many still contain added sugars, vegetable oils or margarine, refined flour mixed with a small amount of whole wheat for marketing. Always read labels. If sugar or vegetable oils are listed in the first few ingredients, it's not doing your testosterone any favors. Better solutions: what to eat instead. Here are some testosterone-supporting alternatives that keep you full, energized, and hormonally balanced. Boiled eggs with avocado. Packed with healthy fats, protein, and vitamins your body needs to produce testosterone. Plus, eggs are quick, portable, and satisfying. Greek yogurt with berries. Choose plain, full-fat Greek yogurt, no added sugar, and add fresh or frozen berries. You get protein, healthy fat, and antioxidants without the sugar spike. Handful of raw nuts. Almonds, walnuts, and Brazil nuts provide healthy fats, magnesium, and selenium, nutrients crucial for testosterone production. Homemade low-sugar muffins. If you love muffins, consider making them yourself using almond flour, eggs, and minimal natural sweeteners like stevia or monk fruit. This way, you control the ingredients and avoid trans fats and refined sugar. How to transition away from baked goods. If you're used to grabbing a pastry or muffin each morning, here's how to shift without feeling deprived. 1. Plan your breakfast the night before. Prep boiled eggs or portion out yogurt so it's just as convenient as grabbing a muffin. 2. Replace gradually. If you eat baked goods daily, aim for every other day, then once per week as a treat. 3. Focus on protein and healthy fat. These keep you fuller for longer and reduce cravings for sugar. Processed baked goods might taste amazing, but they're loaded with refined carbs, sugar, and unhealthy fats that kill your testosterone, promote belly fat, and worsen male menopause symptoms. By swapping them for high-protein, healthy fat breakfasts, you'll notice more energy, better focus, and improved hormone balance within days. What's your go-to breakfast right now, muffins, pastries, or something else? Drop a comment below. Coming up next, we'll talk about the final testosterone-killing food that surprises almost every man I work with. Food 5. Soy-based processed foods. Alright gentlemen, we've come to the final food on our list of testosterone killers, soy-based processed foods. Now, this one often surprises men. You might be thinking, Mike, I thought soy was healthy. Isn't it a good protein source, especially if I'm cutting back on red meat? Let's break this down clearly. What are soy-based processed foods? When I talk about soy-based processed foods, I mean soy milk, soy protein isolate powders, protein bars with added soy protein, textured vegetable protein, TVP, used in fake meats, soy-based snack foods and chips, many vegetarian, meat replacement, products. These aren't traditional fermented soy products like miso or tempeh. They're highly processed, extracted forms of soy used to bulk up protein content in packaged foods. Why are these problematic for testosterone? They contain phytoestrogens. Soy contains compounds called isoflavones, which are phytoestrogens, plant-based compounds that can mimic estrogen in the body. While phytoestrogens are weaker than human estrogen, consuming high amounts daily can disrupt hormonal balance, especially in men already experiencing testosterone decline due to age. They may lower testosterone. Some studies suggest that excessive soy intake can reduce testosterone levels in men. While occasional soy consumption is unlikely to cause harm, relying on soy protein shakes or soy milk daily as your main protein source may have unintended effects on your hormones. They're often processed with additives. Soy protein isolates used in shakes and bars undergo heavy processing with hexane, a petroleum solvent, and heat treatment, stripping away nutrients and adding potential chemical residues. They displace higher quality proteins. When you choose soy-based processed foods, you're often missing out on complete, nutrient-dense animal proteins like eggs, fish, or grass-fed meats, which provide essential amino acids, healthy fats, and micronutrients that support testosterone production. How does this show up in your life? If you're consuming soy-based processed foods regularly, you might notice increased belly fat despite working out, less muscle gain from strength training, low libido or weaker erections, emotional flatness or irritability, bloating or digestive discomfort, common with processed soy products. Again, many men chalk these up to just getting older, but often they're linked to dietary choices affecting your hormones. What about traditional soy foods like miso or tempeh? Great question. In traditional Asian diets, soy is typically eaten in fermented forms like miso, tempeh, natto. Fermented soy sauce, in moderation. These are consumed in small quantities alongside diverse, whole food diets. Fermentation reduces the phytoestrogen content and increases nutrient availability. Occasional consumption of these foods is generally fine and even beneficial for gut health. Better solutions: what to eat instead. Here are testosterone-supporting protein options to replace processed soy. Eggs. Eggs are rich in cholesterol, which your body uses as a building block to produce testosterone. They're also packed with protein and micronutrients like choline. Fish. Salmon, sardines, and mackerel provide complete protein plus omega-3 fatty acids, which reduce inflammation and support hormonal health. Grass-fed beef or bison. These provide iron, zinc, and saturated fat, all crucial for testosterone production. Choose lean cuts if you're watching overall fat intake. Chicken and turkey. Great lean protein options without the phytoestrogen concerns of soy. Legumes and lentils, for vegetarians. If you're vegetarian, choose beans, lentils, and chickpeas. They're less estrogenic than soy and provide fiber for gut and heart health. How to transition away from processed soy. If soy protein shakes or bars are a staple for you, try this. 1. Switch to whey protein isolate if you tolerate dairy, or pea protein isolate if you're dairy sensitive. These are less estrogenic and still provide a complete amino acid profile. 2. Replace soy milk with unsweetened almond milk, coconut milk, or oat milk. Check labels for added sugars and oils. 3. Choose whole food meals over bars. A boiled egg, handful of nuts, or Greek yogurt provides better nutrition and supports testosterone naturally. Processed soy-based foods might seem like a healthy choice, but they contain phytoestrogens that can disrupt your hormonal balance, lower testosterone, and worsen male menopause symptoms. By choosing whole food protein sources and minimizing processed soy intake, you'll support stronger hormones, better energy, and greater confidence after 60. Are soy-based foods part of your daily diet right now? Drop a comment below, I'd love to hear your experience. And if this video helped you, hit that like button and subscribe for more tips on keeping your testosterone strong and your life vibrant after 60. So there you have it, gentlemen, 5 foods that kill testosterone and worsen male menopause symptoms. 1. Processed vegetable oils. 2. Sugary drinks. 3. Alcohol, especially beer. 4. Processed baked goods. 5. Soy-based processed foods. These foods trigger inflammation, hormonal imbalance, and belly fat that robs your energy, strength, and confidence. The good news? Swap them out for whole, nutrient-dense foods like eggs, fish, olive oil, fresh vegetables, and nuts, and you'll notice real improvements in your vitality, focus, and manhood, often within just a few weeks. You deserve to feel strong again. Which of these foods are you eating most often right now? Drop a comment below, I read every single one. If you're ready to reclaim your energy and testosterone naturally, hit that like button and subscribe. In our next video, I'll show you simple lifestyle changes to boost your testosterone without injections or risky treatments. This is Mike Anderson with Thrive After 40, see you in the next video.